The whisper started the same night Amelia took the bracelet. Soft. Slow. And calling her name. Amelia Wilson had always believed she deserved more than life gave her. More money. More respect. More beauty. She had worked hard all her life, yet somehow, other people always seemed to have more. Nicer homes. Better clothes. Easier lives. And deep down, Amelia felt cheated. So when she got the job as a live-in assistant for Mrs. Eleanor Whitmore, she told herself this was finally her turn. Mrs. Whitmore was old, wealthy, and unusually quiet. She lived alone in a massive house that felt too large for one person. The halls echoed when you walked. The walls were lined with portraits of people whose eyes seemed to follow you. On Amelia's first day, Mrs. Whitmore gave her very clear instructions. Clean anywhere you like, the old woman said calmly, but never open locked drawers. And never touch what doesn't belong to you. Amelia nodded. But she didn't like the way Mrs. Whitmore stared when she said it. Days passed. Then weeks. Amelia learned the house's routines. The quiet mornings. The long afternoons. The nights that felt heavy. And then one afternoon, everything changed. While cleaning Mrs. Whitmore's bedroom, Amelia noticed something strange. One drawer was slightly open. She froze. Every drawer in that room was always locked. Always. Her heart began to race as she stepped closer. Inside the drawer was a silver bracelet. Old, but elegant. Its surface was cold and smooth, engraved with tiny symbols that didn't look like letters she recognized. It didn't look like jewelry someone wore for fashion. It looked important. Amelia hesitated. Then she told herself the lie she needed to hear. Mrs. Whitmore won't even notice. She slipped the bracelet onto her wrist and closed the drawer. That night, Amelia wore the bracelet to bed. At exactly 2:17 a.m., she woke up. Someone was whispering. Amelia. Her eyes flew open. The room was dark. Silent. Her heart pounded as she sat up, scanning the corners, the doorway, the shadows. Hello, she whispered. Nothing. Then she heard it again. Amelia. Her stomach dropped. The sound wasn't coming from the room. It was coming from her wrist. She grabbed the bracelet, her fingers trembling. The metal felt warmer now. Almost alive. She tried to pull it off. It didn't move. Panic rushed through her chest. She twisted, yanked, pulled until her wrist hurt. The bracelet stayed. Amelia screamed. The next morning, Amelia ran to the bathroom and tried soap, oil, even forcing her wrist through the sink drain. Nothing worked. That's how she discovered the bracelet could not be removed no matter how hard she tried. If you enjoy this story, don't forget to like and follow Lorehouse for more stories like this. Comment what you think that will happen in the next episode.